You know it. I'm in the bed. I'm ready to go home and doodle. When on it, say hi.
Now I'm going to show you something that is going to totally blow your rocks off.
Hello. Hi. How are you?
Look at all the people here tonight.
Hey, where are the white women at? Let's get focused in here, boys. Everybody focusing in here now. Hey, guys.
Oh, big gulp, son.
All right.
I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you.
You have a problem? Turn off your station.
Yes. Big bucks. Big money.
You're excited. Feel these nipples.
No yelling on the bus.
Back after a short staycation of a week off. We're back. We're not firing on all four cylinders. We're limping up the hill with three. Owner, what's up?
My man, Pots and Pans, what's going on?
And then our closer, he's here.
Hey, what up? I don't have a job still.
God damn it.
Still unemployed. My Wednesday evenings are free. But I can be bought.
We should have a GoFundMe down here for Paul.
Yes. A Patreon. You know how many people, everybody has told me you should start your own podcast. And I've been putting up content and stuff and on my own Neanderthal radio channel here on YouTube. And I'm just putting up like little clips of people have been asking me to shoot me emails. Everybody always asks me about my music collection. It's always been sort of a joke. Everybody's like, oh, you should start a podcast. You should start a podcast. And then you can start a Patreon. I'm like, yeah, let's cart before the horse. Let's walk before we run here. You know, if it were that easy, everyone can do it. The problem is everyone is doing it and most suck at it.
Yeah.
Like us.
No, you know, but you're not doing it for an income stream.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is what I do for a living. I broadcast for a living. I have all this equipment and no place to use it. So
yeah,
it'd be great. Yeah, if you want to do a GoFundMe, by all means, I'll take it.
Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Paul's posts, I've been checking them out on Facebook. Like he said, it's on YouTube as well. People are actually messaging him questions, and every day he picks a different question and does a quick 5-minute tutorial on the question. Like today was top 5 grunge bands. We'll call it
top 5 grunge albums in my collection, which
you're right. That's right. Albums. That's right.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know that I had the right answers today. I mean, it's subject to change. When you've got 5,000 plus CDs, it changes, you know, it just depends on the mood. There are some that you're definitely like Temple of the Dog. I'm definitely say every time is my favorite grunge album of all time. But then the other 4, you know, with anything, like when we talk about what's your favorite Van Halen song? Well, that can change.
Yeah.
Wait.
You know?
Your favorite grunge album is Temple of the Dog?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. That's a fucking dope album. I've never heard anyone say, yo, that's my favorite.
It's the best album of the genre. It's everything right about, I mean, Times of Trouble, Pushing Forward Back, Reach Down. It is everything. It's Chris Cornell crushing it. It introduced us to Eddie Vedder. And it's a tribute album to Mother Love Bone, which is a phenomenal band that most people don't know about. It is a fantastic fucking album.
Yeah. And I messaged Paul. That was my first CD I ever purchased.
Was it really?
Yeah. As a young child, it was tapes. CDs came out in what, 88 maybe?
Oh, earlier than that, 81, 82.
Oh shit. Yeah. So,
but they didn't get popular. They didn't get real popular until the mid-late 80s.
But I had no reason to get CDs until I got a CD player. And that was the first one I got.
That's when they became affordable. Was in the mid to late 80s. Was when you didn't have to pay $400 for a CD player.
Yeah.
Once they became affordable, then all of a sudden people adopted the format. And yeah, see, I like Alice in Chains. I love Alice in Chains. Alice in Chains and Soundgarden are my 2 favorite of the big 4 grunge bands. Actually, it's 5 grunge bands.
Stone Temple Pilots, you include?
Yeah, Stone Temple Pilots is a grunge band, even though they're not from the Northwest.
Core is start to finish every
Yeah.
song.
Everything on it is a banger. It's well produced. Those songs are memorable. They're earworms. I mean, just there are certain albums and certain chemistry that you just can't create. And if you think Stone Temple Pilots, if you think Core was good on album, you should have seen them live on that tour. They were absolutely devastating.
Yeah, I saw him in 99, maybe.
Yeah, when they got back to they sort of when Scott allegedly got his stuff together
Yeah,
the
exactly.
first time.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a disaster.
Yep.
But there was magic in that. Jimi Hendrix sober might have sucked.
Yeah. Yep. What made him
I'm not saying he did,
Yeah.
but he might have.
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix sober is Robert Cray.
Right?
You know what I mean? I mean, it's whatever it was that Jimmy, and I'm not advocating drugs or alcohol or any of that stuff, but there's a certain inhibition that was let down when Jimmy was high. He came up with some amazing stuff. I don't know that he would have been able to be that creative if he weren't expanding his mind.
Paul, just want to let you know Nelson Rodriguez is still with us.
Yep.
What's up, Nelson?
What up?
Nelson says, would you ever consider Santa Barbara?
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I would. I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking everywhere, and I can do, if they can't relocate me or they don't have budget, I can do it remotely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know I would go anywhere. That's one of the beauties of not having any wife or kids. It's just me, the dogs, and my stuff. Get going.
Mm-hmm. Pack the CDs.
Yeah, the massive cardboard sleeve, which and Wayno and I lived together during the time when that started to go away. When the CD long box started to go away.
Is Jay outside?
Yeah, he's got a fire going.
That's upstairs in his studio. He's got a fire in his studio.
Fireside
Just
chat here.
my computer's on fire, so I just figured I would show you. See?
Wow.
It's on fire.
He's doing
Is it loud in the background here?
You're loud as fuck.
Is it?
Hi, Ellie.
All right, hold on. I'll fix that.
Never get
I'm saying, you retard.
That's good parenting right there.
Is the background loud? Like, can you hear the guys talk, the kids talking and stuff, or no?
It's just
Well, they're not talking right now.
Jesus Christ. You're like screaming at us.
Just talk normal, Jay, and we'll be good.
Yeah.
We can't hear the kids.
I like how you guys have in-ear monitors. I mean, I could do the headphone thing too, but I just have my levels turned down enough here in the room so I can get away with it.
Yeah.
This is.
It's actually easier to have a conversation that way, I think, than having in-ears.
I like the in-ears just so I can be like Johnny Bean, just so I can, just be just like him.
Unfortunately, you can't. Today it's all about Jay being like Johnny Bean. He's powering his computer off of a car battery.
Complain what?
I want to hear.
You can't hear because Uncle Brian complained.
And then you hear Bean's wife complaining in the background. We need to switch the generator over to the AC. It's hot as fuck in here. Turn your show off.
They have an air conditioning?
Jay, Clayton James Hicks, 1998's here. He says hi.
Clayton, what's happening, man? It's been a long time since we've seen you.
He says he hopes you're doing well and he hopes your nose is still not growing.
Oh, it definitely is. Isn't that our noses and our ears grow until the day we die?
So I got an old man situation in a nose.
Uh-oh.
One day I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, and you know how you just randomly hey, mom, rub
up,
whatever.
Mom?
I feel a small hair on my nose, like right
Oh,
here.
nose whisker.
So I'm like, oh, that's gone. Go in the bathroom, get the tweezers out, take it out. Whew, I'm not old yet. And then it grows back, and it's like rough.
Yeah, you're never going to get rid of it.
So now I get like a razor, and I just every 3 days take a swipe. It's one fucking hair.
Did you talk to Steph about this? Can she take care of this?
Yeah, I can do laser treatment on
Yeah.
one follicle.
Dude,
But
I
I'm-
would fucking nuclear bomb my face if that shit started happening.
If Jay's kids weren't here, I'd have her do my anus too.
Now?
Daddy, read the
He's got headphones in. We're safe.
Let's do it live.
that one.
Why does
Yeah.
all right? The kids want me to read. Why does Jay look like he's in Johnny Bean's guitar closet?
The guitar moire.
The guitar moire.
Daddy, read the
That's
blue
Caleb that was in there, not me.
one. Read the brown one.
Guys, can you hear them or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's right by your mic. That's why.
What's up, Killmeister?
Uncle Brian said hi.
I
Read the brown one.
Read the brown one. Can't post comments to some destinations.
Read the brown one.
So just so everyone knows, Jay's computer went shits up last week. I hope you're okay. Me telling everyone, Jay.
Don't give a fuck.
That's why we didn't have a show. He ordered a new one. Had to send it back because it didn't work.
I was gonna say, wait a minute. I didn't order a new one. I should order it and send it back. I should do. Oh, speaking of that,
Send your old one back.
I got an email from guess who?
Sweetwater?
Sweetwater sent me an email. I have a new rep that's willing to take care of anything, any questions I have.
Did someone forward them our a post?
Well, it looks like Jeff Law, he retired. So they got me a new rep to buy nothing from, I guess, you know.
And return it.
Yeah. Yeah, my return rep.
They probably were like, let's give it to the new guy.
Yeah, that's
Give
right.
the new guy Hannon.
Hey,
For training purposes.
and what did they who was it that went to Sweetwater and they asked their rep like what it said in my file, and it said not serial returner, what was it?
Habitual returner.
It was a habitual returner, something
Yeah,
like
something
that.
like that. Yeah.
So I bet
Oh,
they
that's
took
hilarious.
it off, probably took it off my account and gave it to the new guy. You're right.
That's awesome.
I wonder what they pay those dudes. I mean, I've bought in like a cable and a pack of strings, and they call me like within 30 minutes of placing the order, letting me know that it'll be shipping in 3 days. And they call me after I get it. How are your strings? They're good. They're still sitting here on the desk.
They're fucking strings. You guys didn't make them.
No,
Yeah.
how are the strings? I don't know. I sent them to Ryan, and he sent them to somebody else.
He's a giver, a regifter.
The regifter. Son of a bitch.
No, it's almost like when somebody's about to eat something, they sit down with a plate of food, and they get asked before they even take a bite, "How is it?" That's what Sweetwater does. Before you even open the box,
Yeah.
they call you, "Hey, how was it? Do you like it?" Like, I don't know. With the razor blade I'm holding in my hand to open the box.
I haven't even slid it in yet.
You
Not in
and
there.
I haven't even taken a bite of food yet.
That's right. See, Ellie
Yeah.
knows. Ellie knows all about it.
I love
Put
that.
Ellie on the phone with him.
When you're at dinner and they're like, "Oh, enjoy your film." Like,
Like Daddy and Ellie sometime.
Yeah, they put the plate down and then
I
you
do
get your
wish.
fork and the first fork. Like, how is everything?
I don't even.
I don't know.
I'm like, "You try it. And you let me know."
Yeah.
You
ever,
ever taste it in the kitchen?
You ever order something from a restaurant and they bring, like, let's just say you get a burger and fries, and they bring it over to the table, and there's like the portion of fries is like shitty, and you go, "Did you how were the fries?" You ask the server, "How were the fries?" Like, I don't know. Well, you must have eaten some on the way from the kitchen to the table because there's barely any on my plate. Yeah, pull that one.
Oh, there's always fries left over, so they know better.
You know what's the worst? Like soggy fries. When they're
Oh,
limp.
soggy fries the worst.
Oh, the worst.
No, they're actually. I've eaten frozen fries.
All right,
and they're
so
delicious.
Mommy is complaining about it. So if you're bothering Mommy right now, being watching the show from inside,
Pearl Jam.
I can only imagine.
Say it 3 times, she'll appear.
It's like Beetlejuice.
Paula just said, "Say Pearl Jam 3 times and Jeannie appears."
So true.
She commented on my video today because I put Pearl Jam's 10 in one of my top 5
No.
grunge records in my collection.
Yep. You didn't
All
even
right,
have a hashtag. She heard it. She must
Yeah.
have an algorithm on her phone that pings her. Right?
Yeah, whatever it was, she commented.
She was on it like stink on shit.
Yeah, it wasn't long after I posted it.
So Jay, Brian, and Paul, French fries, crinkle cut, skinny fries, or steak fries?
Steak fries.
Beesman?
I like them shits from Five Guys in my mouth.
Oh, it's like fresh cut, I guess.
Fresh cut. It's got some peel on it.
It's some foreskin.
You guys know I love me some foreskin. Delicious.
Five skin.
What about the way, Jay? Potato Foreskin's a great band name.
Potato foreskin. I like it.
When you can get someone to spit out their drink, you did well.
That's going to be in one of the names of my songs on my EP that I'm going to drop. Leading off, Potato Foreskin.
Yep.
So Jay, what's your choice? Or is it tater tots?
You know, I love tater tots. I got tater. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings last week with the kids, and
B-dubs.
They have a whatchamacallit, hash browns, tater tots now, and they're actually pretty good. But again, the portion wasn't very, and you pay an extra $1 for them, which you know, whatever. But you know, their French fries are pretty good normally anyway. I don't like the big ass steak fries because I feel like it's just a fucking potato inside a fry shell.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Paul, what's the catch on the steak fries?
I like chunks of potato.
Yeah.
I mean, I like potato. I think the skinny fries tend to be either too dry or too greasy. Crinkle cuts are all right. That would be my second one. I hate, and it's funny, I don't know when it happened, but when I was a kid,
it's a brilliant idea. Sorry, that's a fucking brilliant idea. Make those.
When I was a kid, they weren't tater tots; they were potato puffs.
Oh, puffs!
And I don't remember when they changed from potato puffs to tater tots. But each one, I think they're equally ridiculous as far as names.
Oh, Paul, if you're a fucking 6-year-old, what do you want to eat? Potato puffs or tater tots? Like, come on.
I don't know.
You want to eat potato puffs and dip it in baby oil.
Baby oil.
No idea, but I like steak fries. That's steak fries. And I actually like the steak fries with the potato foreskin on them too. Like potato wedges.
Yeah. Or, do they have JoJo's? You know what JoJo's are?
No.
Jojo Siwa?
It's where they take a potato and they cut it in like 6 pieces and you get the long spears. And then they batter it and then fry it.
I don't spear. I don't spear.
No, that's docking, Brian, that you do, not spearing.
Yeah.
Docking.
Thank you for clarifying.
There's a difference.
Yeah, Wayno, this my shirt, and Wayno is referencing my shirt that says Paul Marshall needs to go completely to hell. That's a Reddit comment. It was a Reddit comment because I did stage announcements at a Shinedown show at the arena here in Sacramento. And when I came out, I was like, "How's Sacramento? You know, are you ready?" That kind of stuff, doing a stage announcement. And somebody said I was too loud. I'm like, you're in an 18,000 seat arena with a 100,000 watt PA, and I've got a microphone in front of me. Blame the sound guy. Like, I'm like, if I could take the mic away and yell to 18,000 people, I would. So literally there was a subreddit for the radio station that I used to work for, and somebody wrote, "Paul Marshall needs to go completely to hell." That was it.
Yeah, I want that shirt.
One sentence. So another listener, a guy named Chris, had it put on a t-shirt and mailed it to the radio station. And I thought it was an extremely
aggressive,
deliberate and aggressive. Completely? For being loud, that's it. I go to hell for that?
Completely to hell.
Completely to hell. Not partially, not straight to hell.
And just stick them all over random cars.
Oh, I mean that completely is key to the statement, because remember in Live Without a Net, right? It is now officially 5150 time. See, it's not 5150 time until it's officially. So
yes.
You're not going to hell until you're completely going to hell.
Completely to hell. Like if I can't just dip one toe in the lake of fire.
No.
I gotta go
all the way to the other end of the pool.
I'm all in, or I'm not in, apparently. So I thought that was one of my favorite comments that I've ever gotten from a listener.
Listen out.
Completely to hell. Not straight to hell, which would be proper grammar.
I recently received coupons in the mail from a client because they said I was very nice and saw Burger King. So no one told me to go completely to hell, but they did mail me coupons, which was very nice.
Hey, Kurt, ask Brian to tap his microphone real quick.
Brian, can you tap your microphone real quick? Why couldn't you ask?
You tell Jay to lick my ball.
What the hell is going on here? What do we got? An interpreter?
So now Brian could get mad at Kurt. We're telling him, fucking Kurt's telling me to fucking
tap on your mic.
My audio.
Let me check it.
What's his noise gate problem?
All right, it's just rattling a lot. That's all. Sorry, it's not. I have these fucking earbuds in. You know.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Jay's a psychopath.
Jay's a psychopath.
So you're yeah, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I was going to completely change the subject anyway.
You're fine.
No, you were saying so. Jay's something.
No, I said what? So you're outside. Why not in the house? Are you just trying to get away from the kids?
Yeah, get away from the kids. Meanwhile, they fucking Velcro to my back. No, I figured since I can't do the show on my, normal rig upstairs, I might as well, get some fucking fire pit time in here. Instead of sitting up there with a laptop with fucking earbuds in, I was like, fuck it, I'll just go outside and do the show.
Up there smelling your own farts.
No, that's what. Oh no, who said? Now you're getting me in trouble with Ellie. Ellie just came out here and hands on hips, trying to get away from the kids.
That was me. Sorry.
That was Uncle Kurt.
That was Aunt Kurt.
Aunt
Kurt. Just
Aunt Kurt.
Just want to before we go any further, my boy Steven's birthday was Monday, so everyone in the chat, if you can.
Oh shit!
Say May the 4th is his birthday.
Easy to remember.
The day before Cinco de Mayo.
May the 4th, just like Valentine's Day. How could anyone forget a birthday on Valentine's Day?
Like I did.
I'm just busting balls. So,
First time in 4 years I missed it.
It's not even that big of a
That's
deal.
a good percentage, If you were playing, if you were batting in baseball, like shit, you're batting 750.
That's winning. That's Hall of Fame numbers right there.
Yeah. That's like before retiring Hall of Fame numbers.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. So, and I got some songs, some new shit just dropped. Like Jay's Panties.
It makes it sound like they're his songs that he just released.
I did. Not these, but let me pull it up. I want to see. I'm curious of Paul's opinion on some of these bands.
Tony.
Oh, this new song sucks. It does.
You heard it?
Yeah, I listened to a minute and a half, and I was like, I can't listen to this anymore. I got to turn it off.
Well, we're gonna listen a little more. It's like it's very Korn-esque.
No,
right?
Hey, that riff is cool, but it's what happens.
They've done it on 6 different records.
Yeah,
it's what comes after. It comes after this part.
What part? It's like the verse you don't like? It's definitely like Korn has a formula to their songs.
Yeah.
Heavy riffs, then I don't know, very like the guitars. You have 2 guitars going. You have one, it's the high end doing some weird shit. The other, the low end, is kind of like the rhythm piece. And then the chorus is pretty open, right? It's like this.
So, fine. So here was my issue with it. It sounded like they basically like just pieced together. Oh, we have this riff, we have this verse. Like they didn't work on transitioning anything, making it sound like smooth and natural, going from this part to that part. It was very just like, did I get kicked out or did Brian leave? Oh, Brian, never mind. Who's shifting shit?
I am.
Okay, it's hard enough for me to see.
Covering Paul. We want Paul front and center, so I'll cover me.
Okay.
Put
So
pitch shift
does
in.
that make sense, Brian, at all? Like it sounds pieced together instead of just like naturally flowing from riff to riff or part to part. It sounded
Yeah, that makes sense.
like
I don't disagree with you. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
I
it
just-
breaks any new ground for Korn. If you like Korn, you're going to like the song. You know,
Yeah.
you know,
And
I mean,
there's
Korn
bands-
has their formula. Korn is the only band that sounds like Korn, so they can do that.
Well, yes, that is entirely true. You're right, but there are a few bands that have a formula that it works because they're hardcore fans. No matter what, like it just whatever they do, it's like Iron Maiden, for instance, right?
Yeah.
Iron Maiden has a fucking formula, and that's what the fans want. That formula. Don't stray from that shit. Give
Yeah.
me fucking Iron Maiden.
Well, it's like you know, EDM music. Everybody waits for the bass drop. Every band has it.
Yeah.
Every you know, they just do it. And that's their thing. And Korn has their, you know, heavy, incredibly heavy, weird sound effect at the beginning of the song, incredibly heavy guitar riff beat for 8 measures. Jonathan moans into the microphone for another 4 measures. Then there's a melodic. Sevendust does the same thing. You
And
know,
we're going to get to them next because they dropped an album.
It's funny you said. What a segue, Paul. Not even intentional, and he's fucking natural.
I know exactly what they're gonna do. I love it.
Agreed. But the best part, my favorite part of the song, though, is the outro. Jonathan's vocals are the shit, right? Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah.
You know what that just made me think of or reminded me of?
An erection?
No, do you ever remember when we like had like tape decks with 2 and you could hook a microphone up to it and like play on one, record on the other, and like sing over top of shit?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like Killian like in a few years going into my fucking tapes. Just yelling over shit. That's what it sounded like to me.
But Korn is the band that basically pioneered that for the mainstream.
Oh yeah.
And so good for them.
Agreed.
There's an argument to be made that if you've heard one Korn song, you've heard them all. Same thing with AC/DC. Same thing with Sevendust. Same thing with, you know, the good Metallica. You know, you kind of know what you're going to get, and that's what you signed up for. I don't want to hear Korn do a ballad.
I disagree on Metallica, but that's that's just me.
The good Metallica. Yes.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yes. If it's done well,
we got to talk about Metallica in a little bit too, because something came out today that people are kind of like, "What?" So we'll get to that in a bit.
It came out 2 days ago. If you'd read your text message,
here's the fun fact is
no, not
It was something different.
it's something different.
I played Korn 30 years ago on the radio. Like I was,
and
the
he thought it was a
first
joke.
to play it.
And Paul thought it was a gag.
Yeah, we played it as a joke at WAAF in Boston. We're like, listen to this. This is ridiculous. And then people called up and said, "Hey, can you play that ridiculous song?" And we're like, "Oh." But I've always referred to them as Korn with a K and a backwards R, the band that looks the same in the bowl as it did on the plate.
Wait, what? Say that. Come again?
I'm trying to wrap my head around that too.
A little David Lee Rothism for you. Korn style.
Speaking of David Lee Roth, we got to get to him too in a little bit because holy shit,
we got a lot to talk about tonight.
We got
better get a move on.
plethora of topics.
I need to have a notification whenever Beesman plays music, how long it takes to get flagged, an email.
Yes.
Oh, it's funny because I've been doing these videos on Facebook, and everybody is emailing me going, you can play songs. You can play songs. You can play songs. I'm like, no, I can't. The algorithm immediately checks for copyrighted material. And even though I can get away with it legally and not have to, but the algorithm on all of the social media portals immediately flags it if you play too much of it. So I can't. So when I'm talking about music, I'm like, I hold up the CD. Everybody's like, you should play a clip of the song. Can't.
Yeah, you get 6 seconds and then you're fucked.
Yeah, the fun police kick in.
Yeah. the fun police.
And even if you have it on in the background, like if you have the radio on in the background, it'll flag your video.
Paul, when I was doing, Brian, you remember this, when I was signing some of the Gizmachi CDs, I did a live stream on Instagram and I had fucking Dokken in the background.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And they fucking removed the video. I didn't even get a fucking, it was just, nope, that shit ain't going out anymore. You're done.
Well, that's just proper editorial content right there.
Oh, we're your
Instagram,
favorite band?
no
You're out of
docking.
here.
No docking. Come on, we're trying to do something here.
Hey, can you guys hear the wind or is it not showing up in here? Because if it is, I'll go inside.
No, dude, you're fine, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's nice and breezy. It's a fucking beautiful night. That's one of the reasons why I came out here.
Shabriz.
Yeah.
Before we move off of Korn, Nelson Rodriguez says,
Rest in peace, Nelson.
the problem with Korn is because the guitar are tuned to drop shit. They don't leave a lot of space for the bass. That's why he had to play so clicky.
Yeah,
but that's their sound.
That's
Like,
part of the sound that makes it like just so different, dude. You try that bass tone was like, what? What is? How are they? What?
yeah, and it's a percussive instrument. The bass. It didn't track or didn't follow the guitars like a lot of other bands were doing. Like Korn, and I think Paul would agree. At the time, there was nothing that sounded like it, and
There's
always
still nothing that sounds like it.
right.
Yep.
30 years later, to me, Korn's first album is the most influential album.
Influenza, the most influenza album.
But absolutely, it changed the game. Bands started down tuning. It was, to me, Korn changed the game. So
Here's why Korn is a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame band. There was music before Korn, then Korn happened, and then music changed.
yeah,
And that's the criteria for being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's what that's their thing. Korn is unique. Of all the bands out there in the world, there are very few bands that the minute you hear them, you know who it is.
Yeah.
To be a singular band is unbelievable. And 30 years later, they remain singular. Nobody sounds like Korn. You can try to do it, but all people will be like, oh, that sounds like Korn. But nobody has done it. Nobody tries to sound like Korn. Korn has carved out, kind of like Queen. Korn has carved out a niche for themselves. They are singular, and that's brilliant. Whether I like the music or not, and I do, but whether I do or not, or whether anybody does or not, you can't deny the fact. The fact is, music changed trajectory after Korn came out.
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Couldn't have said it any better.
Wait, no, says Jay worrying about everything. Is that what am I worrying about? Did I say
About the wind, about the kids?
Oh, listen, I don't want to be a I want to be a part of the show. I don't want to be a distraction. Like people are listening out there, and all of a sudden you hear the Michael B. Remember with the microphone clicking all the time? I don't want the wind blowing into the mic. You know. So I'm just trying to be. What would be the word?
Cognizant of the professionalism.
No, like to you guys too, the listener, and to you
Just
guys.
courteous.
Yeah, courteous. Yeah, you know.
All right, moving on.
Moving on up.
My boys Sevendust dropped a new album on Friday.
Yeah.
It's called The One. It is
It's the one.
it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. It's Sevendust in their mid-50s, and there's some really good songs, and their songs are like, okay, like cool, and we move on. You know, I was talking to Balls about it, but to me, this song is the best song on the album. So let me give you a little taste.
Give it to us.
Okay, I don't want to
Keep going. Keep going.
There it is.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, they'll end the hook. They'll end the hook with Morgan screaming.
And that's what Sevendust fans want.
Yeah,
that's cool. I like that.
it
I
gives
like
me
that
exactly.
right there.
I love Sevendust, and that's it. I think Sevendust should be as big as Korn.
Hell yeah, Sevendust
Because
rules.
I think they're a better band, and I think that Lejean is an amazing singer. He doesn't get credit for being the singer that he is.
Yeah.
Who produced this one, Beesman?
Your boy, Elvis Basket.
Yeah, Basket.
But do you see the difference though with this album? It sounds like Sevendust. It doesn't sound like a lot of Elvis's other productions.
Yeah.
And again, like bring it back to what we always talk about. I'm not the biggest Sevendust fan, even though I love Animosity. Beesman knows this.
Yeah,
Love that album. It's a fucking great album.
Shine should have been a massive hit.
But
Agreed.
like Sevendust has a peculiar sound that you're like, that's Sevendust.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, a lot of these younger bands, everybody wants to have the same sound for everything. And it's like, you can't be your own individual band if you're trying to sound like everybody else.
Well, I call it Creed of the Week.
Yeah.
When Creed happened, 9 other bands immediately, when Nirvana got signed me 10 other Nirvanas. When Motley Crue got signed,
of course,
10
that
other,
happens. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
if you ran a record label, Paul, wouldn't you do the same fucking thing?
Yeah, everybody wants their,
especially if it's another record label.
Before there was Creed, after Creed and before Nickelback, there was Puddle of Mud.
Mm-hmm.
Puddle of Mud kicked the door open for Nickelback.
Yep.
It just turns out that Puddle of Mud Come Clean record with Control and She Hates Me, that record is a fantastic album. It came out before Silver Side Up.
Yeah. Yep.
So yes, every band wants to get their moneymaker. Detective, there's a band called Detective that was signed in the 70s to sound like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
And back in the day, everybody wanted their Elvis, and then everybody wanted their Beatles. I mean, when the Bee Gees first started out, they sounded like the Beatles.
Paul, what bands would you say after Van Halen hit the scene? Because I'm trying to think of a straight up Van Halen ripoff, and I can't.
White Lion.
Well, that's because Vito Bratta, but
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
Roxy Blue, Bullet Boys.
Yeah, Bullet Boys.
Bullet Boys, even to the point where Ted Templeman produced them.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
that's a band that I tried to get into and just couldn't.
I like their first 3 albums. I happen to like Bullet Boys, but they're clearly, they're clearly a derivative of Van Halen, and that's fine.
Well, I know, like guitar players, obviously.
Steve
a lot
Plunkett
of them
from Autograph ripped off Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about band-wise. Like, who else? What other bands were trying to came on the scene after Van Halen that were trying to sound like Van Halen?
Well, there was
not just guitar playing.
I remember reading outside of the guitar playing. I remember reading Circus Magazine back in the day, and they used to have new band profiles in the back of the magazine. Remember, there'd be like a little square for every new band, and they had one up for Motley Crue, and it was just 2 sentences: "Looks like Kiss, sounds like Van Halen." So, I mean, everybody, but Van Halen's derivative. I mean, obviously, it's derivative of a little bit of Montrose with Jim Dandy from Black Oak, Arkansas, as the frontman.
Yeah. Dude, I love it, Jim Dandy.
Jim Dandy to the rescue.
Jim Dandy from Friendlies? That shit was the fucking bee's knees.
What? What's a Jim Dandy?
You don't remember that shit? It was like in a fucking goblet of
goo.
Amazingness.
And it was if you pull up a picture of Jim Dandy Mangrum from Black Oak, Arkansas, you'd swear it was David Lee Roth. He totally copped his entire act from Jim Dandy. Yep. And Jesse Dupree stole it from Jim Dandy as well. Yeah.
Who fills up the Jim Dandy? So what was it? A goblet of what?
It was 3 scoops of ice cream, a banana that was split, and then had like marshmallow topping. And fucking marshmallow topping is the best topping by far.
I'm gonna say peanut butter topping.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
peanut butter sauce.
Hot fudge.
Hot fudge. What about you, Kurt?
Chocolate syrup.
Kurtalicious. You don't like the hot fudge. You want it like just nice and cool.
Yeah, Hershey's syrup. Hershey's syrup over vanilla ice cream with some M&Ms over the top. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
How about that chocolate shell shit they make? What is it? Is that what it's called? Chocolate shell?
Magic shell.
Magic shell. That's the shit you put on ice cream and it instantly gets hard like fucking a big wiener.
Try putting it on your cock.
I hope these kids don't have the show on in there.
Hi, Ellie.
Because Ellie loves chocolate shell. Jeannie, turn it off.
Too late. So yeah, going back to Sevendust, yeah. So far, Bees, both Korn and Sevendust delivered exactly what you expected them to.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Here's the difference. Here's the difference, boys. Here's the difference.
Tell us.
That Sevendust song sounds like the Sevendust that I like. The Animosity Sevendust. Like that sounds like the Sevendust I like. Whereas the new Korn shit, yes, it sounds like Korn. It's been what they've been doing for how long now, but it doesn't sound like the Korn that I like, which is the first and second album. You know what I mean? It sounds like the after I got out of them Korn. You know?
Yeah.
The cookie cutter Korn.
It's also difficult to be 60 and in Korn.
Well, isn't it funny though? Like, could you, when we were growing up listening to this music, if somebody would have said like, hey, these guys are still going to be performing in their 60s, some of them in their fucking 70s, you would be thinking, no way. Like when Slipknot came out, I couldn't see a band like that performing for this long and that old, right? It's just, it's weird how heavy metal and rock is now an old man's game.
But then you get the Rolling Stones, who just put out phenomenal shit. And they're in their 80s. They're in their 80s. And it used to be like every fourth Rolling Stones album was great. And the three in between were just shit. Now, because they're old, they're like, okay, we're not screwing around here. Everything they've released in their last couple of albums have been phenomenal. And they're in their 80s. And oh, by the way, live, they still bring it.
Yeah,
there are 19 people on stage, but they still bring it live. It's still like great bands. Paul Rogers still sounds fantastic live.
Yeah, they're professionals.
So if you can do it at that age, then by all means, have at it. I'm surprised Jonathan Davis still has a voice, because that guttural thing that he does wreaks havoc on your vocal cords.
Yeah. And you know what's amazing? Now there's a huge, I wouldn't say it's a new metal movement, but like fucking Deftones are bigger now than they've ever been by far. Korn is down in South America on tour. They're fucking like 40,000 people at their shows. Huge. Like Korn's fucking huge. Sevendust is getting like love, like more love than they've ever seen. Like it's really cool to see that these bands that like I've listened to since I was a teenager, like kind of blowing up. And I don't know. So real quick, I'm gonna just play this and you can see Korn just awesome.
Excellent.
Awful.
What?
How many times you rub one out to this guy?
Oh, you can't really see the crowd. But anyway, there's 40,000 motherfuckers live.
Explain to me why metal is so huge in South America. Why is it as big as it is?
Always has been.
Yeah, it's just been huge.
Are they not, like, 'cause I know America is very trendy and we will do whatever the media and the music industry tells us is cool. But I feel like other countries are different. Like they're not as worried about, you know,
status.
That's why all those hair bands are still massive in Japan.
Oh,
yeah.
Extreme can go over to Japan and play 8 shows and get $1 million per.
Dude, Mr. Big, right? They go over to fucking Japan, like they're fucking Metallica over there. Well, not really, but you know.
I mean, they're pretty massive over there. Half of my Mr. Big collection is Japanese music because they release albums only in Japan because they sell.
They lived there for a while, didn't they?
Yep, they're a lot of those bands crush it over there. That's the whole joke about being big in Japan.
Being Mr. Big in Japan. Didn't David Hasselhoff have a #1 record in fucking Germany?
Yeah. He's huge.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he goes up on he'd sell tickets here. He'd be able to fucking sell out like a karaoke bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so strange.
It's true.
Yep.
That is true. That's why Marty Friedman lives in Japan.
Yeah.
Because he was afraid of how amazing Dimebag Darrell was in the United States, so he had to go out there.
Shots fired.
Well, that's to Jimmy, because Jimmy would be like, "Oh, Marty Friedman's better than Dimebag." I'm like, "You're fucking crazy."
Marty Friedman is more skilled than Dimebag. That doesn't mean he can write better songs.
Correct.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, as far as like just straight
Marty
up.
Friedman can play Dimebag under the table technically, but who cares?
Yep.
Yngwie can play a lot of guys under the table technically too, but he's never written a great song.
No one cares.
Like I've said about John 5, Juan Cinco, I call him in Spanish.
Juan Cinco. My God.
He's an amazing guitarist.
Poor K-Say.
But he can't. His songwriting sucks. I'm sorry, it does. What was it like a song you're like, man, that John 5 song fucking rules? Said no one ever.
I have an
Educated
entire
horses.
album. I have an entire album by a band that John 5 was in that never got released.
Really?
Yeah, I
A
wonder
band
why.
called Loser.
Is it dope?
Yeah, but it was never released. They put out radio promotional copies, and then John, I think he went to join either Rob Zombie's band, or this was like, I'm going to say 2004, 2005. Yeah, no, that's Ben Tom is absolutely right.
100%,
Marty Friedman is a virtuoso musician. In fact,
Yep.
he did some records with Kitaro. You don't know who Kitaro is, but new age records with Kitaro, like acoustic stuff and like new age jazzy, avant-garde art rock stuff. That's phenomenal. If you want to check out a Marty Friedman record that's not a metal record, it's called Scenes. SCENES.
You say Kintaro from Mortal Kombat?
Kitaro. 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 He's like a new age music guy, Japanese guy, composer.
All right,
And
Brian.
Marty Friedman did an amazing record with him called Scenes that proves what an amazing player he is. Still can't write a hit.
Yeah.
The
Brian.
stuff he did with Megadeth is the epitome of his career.
Oh, fuck yeah. And Megadeth too.
Right.
Um,
That's a chemistry thing.
Yes, Jason.
yes. So I understand. Take the fandom out of it. Take the fact that you are a huge Pantera and Dimebag Darrell fan. If you had to take one guitar lesson, now it's just not for sitting there talking to Dimebag and getting fucking funny stories and hooting and hollering. As far as like a guitar lesson for the meaning of having an actual guitar lesson, would you have one with Dimebag or would you have one with Marty Friedman?
Marty Friedman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? I think everybody can agree on that.
Yeah.
So,
No,
but to Tom's point, it's not just about your technical prowess.
I'll give you a great example of this real time. Yngwie Malmsteen opened for AC/DC on the Fly on the Wall tour. I think it was Fly on the Wall. It wasn't either that or Flick of the Switch, but Fly on the Wall, I think. 1985. Yngwie comes out and he does his set for 40 minutes and he's playing his Little Italy's for 40 minutes.
You call it
And
Little
it's-
Italy?
Yeah, Little Italy. So he's doing his Little Italy's for 40 minutes, and he does a great guitar keyboard battle with Jens Johansson, his keyboard player, and it's jaw dropping. I mean, I'm not going to take away from Yngwie. His skill is undeniable. So for 40 minutes, our jaws are on the floor watching the most amazing guitar player we've seen since Eddie Van Halen. Then Angus comes out and they start with Guns for Hire, which for those that don't know is one note. And it just goes ba-lamp, ba-lamp, ba-lamp,
Be gun for hire.
now for like 30 seconds. That's it. Everybody forgot who Yngwie Malmsteen was. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
Because if you can groove, that's the thing. If you don't, it goes back to what we were talking about with Korn and heavy bands. If you can write a song, that's what connects with people. Technical ability. Look, Steve Vai's the greatest guitar player on the planet. Never written a hit.
Nope.
If you're not a guitar player or a guitar fan, I totally get it.
So I mean, there's something to be said for musicality and virtuosity, but that doesn't pay the bills. Chuck Berry is the king of rock, and he's got 2 songs.
Oh, doesn't pay the bills. Do you see the fucking house that Steve Vai is selling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't pay the bills.
That's Ibanez money right there.
So here's a song that dropped John 5.
Wait, Brian. Before we get to this, on the flip
Yes.
side of my guitar lesson question,
Yes.
if I had a chance to either go to a Marty Friedman, what do they call when they go to like a music store and they give a clinic, like a Marty Friedman clinic or a dime bag clinic, I'm going to the dime bag one 10 times out of 10 because it's going to be fucking entertaining as shit.
Yeah, a dime wrote better riffs.
Well, besides that, like a clinic is different in my opinion because it's just like you're there, the guy's telling stories, he's talking. You know, there's on YouTube.
Yeah, who would you rather hang out with?
Yeah, who'd you rather hang out with? Dime
Hands
bag.
down, everyone would pick dime bag.
Marty Friedman is about as excitable as a bar of soap.
Yeah.
He is. He's not an interesting cat.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, unless he's talking about playing guitar.
Yeah,
Paul,
and even then, he's not the most emotional guy. He's kind of a drone.
Yeah.
Paul, have you heard of this crock of shit, Foxy Foxy by Rob Zombie? Arguably the worst song of all time.
Yeah, it's garbage.
All right, here you go.
What the fuck?
Holy shit, this sucks.
It's terrible.
Wait, it gets worse.
Canadian tuxedo.
How old is that song?
I don't know.
It's
I played it on
99.
there.
2000
Played it at
maybe?
the current.
2006.
Oh shit!
Shit. Oh wait, right out they were trying to ride the Ozfest wave, huh?
Yeah, but you see the Canadian tuxedo?
Wow. This is the biggest pile of shit ever. So if someone's like, yo, John, wrong. He was on this song.
Yeah, that alone gets you off the good songwriter list.
They're like, oh, I have John 5 on my Mount Rushmore of guitarists. No, you do not. When that song comes on, he is gone. He's been executed.
Now,
For what?
to be
For
fair,
what? Guitar players that have nicknames? Like, is that your Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
To be fair, the record he did with David Lee Roth is pretty friggin' good.
Yeah.
Who's heard it?
Yeah, nobody cares.
No. What I'm saying, is it out? Did they actually release it?
Oh
Yeah,
no,
it
he
was,
did one record.
DLR band.
The DLR band record is John 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I
But
thought never mind.
they bought some of those tunes from Lukather though.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I see it. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I gotta grab a Pepsi. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
A Pepsi. He's gonna
But
grab a
I
Pepsi.
just want to just make sure
Go to
everyone,
Pepsi, pal. You got to pay for something.
I just want to make sure everyone in the chat is aware that song is the biggest pile of shit I have ever heard in my whole life. It is definitely the worst song I've ever heard.
John
Well,
5
especially
is
for a
like
single.
wearing my grandma's rain jacket.
Yeah.
See that thing?
And plus, it's so bad. There's just, and Rob Zombie's voice is fucking terrible. Like, and I love Rob Zombie. I like White Zombie.
White
Ruled.
Zombie. Yeah.
White Zombie poos all over Rob Zombie.
Oh, of course.
You know, and so like and obviously I respect John 5. I'm just, but seriously, like, how could such amazing songwriters, musicians, put out a song that sucks so much dick?
Educated horses.
Well, listen, a lot of these guys think that they're doing something that's like brand new when they come up with some of this shit. Like, oh, nobody's ever heard. Nobody's
Did you
ever
just
played
call
a song
Rob
like
Zombie
this
an
before.
amazing musician?
He said some of these amazing musicians.
Oh.
No, I'm saying people that put out music that we listen to, like, oh my god, like, you know. But again, that Saint Anger was released. You know, Lars thought they were reinventing the wheel again. It's like Kill 'Em All Part 2. They were trying to think like, oh, new metal. Oh, we got your new metal for you. That's the fucking Lars was trying to put out a new metal fucking record.
Yeah, everyone. So again, getting back to, because it all comes back to Korn. Fucking Metallica wrote a Korn album, you know, Saint Anger, with all just riffs, no solos, and then Slayer, right?
Yeah.
Same shit.
It's actually a really good album.
It is.
Diabola, whatever, and Musica. That album's the shit.
Diabolis and Musica.
Because listen, I love Slayer. Don't get me wrong, but I think we've talked about this before. I think Paul agrees. Like, I don't know if I could get through a full Slayer record, even though they're like 34 minutes long. After a while, it's like you can only get hit in the fucking head with a hammer repeatedly for so long before you're like, all right, I've had enough.
You could do it. I know you can.
It's difficult, man. You know, but I've always loved the breakdown parts in Slayer songs. Like that to me is it's their best shit. So when Diabolo, whatever in Musica came out, it was like, this is actually cool because it's like an album full of Slayer fucking breakdown riffs.
What album is Spill the Blood off of? Is the last song off of what? South of Heaven, right?
I don't even know.
That song fucking rules. That song is a shit. That's the anti-Foxy song.
I can tell you when I first put on God Hates Us All, which came out on September 11th, 2001.
Yes, it did.
And when I first put it on, I was like, this is exactly what I want from Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly what I want. They had put out some shit. They had taken some career turns. And then all of a sudden God Hates Us All comes out. And I was like, yes, Carrie, that's what I was looking for.
That song's the shit.
Yeah.
Did it. It was like a Meshuggah-esque influence in some of that shit too.
Wrong channel. Ben Thomas. This is Under the Bus.
Well, yeah. Speaking of shitty,
David Lee Roth.
no, well that too, but a new Jeff Tate Operation Mindcrime 3 song was released, and oh my God, Paul,
Is it awful?
it's god awful. It's God Hates Us All awful. And you know, I always talk about production, and there was an interview with Tate before the first song came out. I think he was talking about, oh, the production is so much better than the original. And I've always had a little bit of an issue with the original Operation Mindcrime. Again, it was what, 1988, right?
That
metal. Yeah, oh, it does. But you know, it's not a very full, thick like Empire, for instance. If Mindcrime sounded like Empire, holy shit, right? But like, dude, listen to the Jeff Tate shit. It's got fake fucking, like, obviously fake drums.
Oh no.
And to me, that's instantly like, all right, like if Jeff Tate can't afford a decent engineer that can program drums properly. Like, I would have done this shit for free. Get my name on Operation Mindcrime 3.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh God.
Just kind of like I can't believe the last Meshuggah album, the tone and how shitty the production is. It's just like that people would release that.
Yep, especially a band like that. And
yeah.
I remember the first thing I heard when I listened to the whatever first single they came out with. It's like the instruments were like separated, and not in a good way. Like it was like the guitars and bass were from one album, and the drums were from some complete other album, and they just didn't glue together at all. It was just the weirdest thing.
Well, it's almost like they processed each individual track and then didn't think about processing the whole product, you know, the final mix. So you get these tonal anomalies that don't go together.
Oh, 100%. And you know, the way I do it is like when I start mixing a song, I usually do the drums first just to get, okay, this is a fucking great drum sound. And then you add, you know, guitars, sometimes bass first, just to kind of make sure that, you know, the low end with the kick drum and the bass guitar is matching. But like I'm trying to have a real engineering
the real thing
for a minute, and we go with fucking Bo Bice, the real thing. I like it. But I mean, you have to have, when you're mixing a song, you want everything to be cohesive. You know what I mean? It's almost like having a baseball team out there, and one guy or two guys are wearing different color, like they wear their home jerseys and they're playing away. It's like the shit doesn't match.
That's a great analogy, Jay.
Yeah. It's almost like you watch soccer and like the goalies, and I understand in soccer why the goalie wears a different jersey, but like, I don't know. It's just weird. Isn't it volleyball to do the same thing? Like the captain of the volleyball team has a different color shirt.
I love women's volleyball.
Oh, I'm not going to say I don't like it either. I'm just, you know.
They should have the cameras for the live feed on the floor, like pointed up.
I think the same thing.
I like where you're going with this, Kurt.
And that should like, you should have to pay an extra couple bucks, like just to get that feed, you know?
Floor cam.
Yeah, the upshot cam. I love it.
Oh man.
Agreed, Wayno. There's some dope songs off the last Meshuggah album. It's just the quality of production just isn't there. but the songs are cool.
Yeah, when I
think
listen to it,
I think there's only. I think it's all been done. I think sonically we've heard everything, and so, and so, the extreme, like you don't have to go any faster than a certain band. Blast beats have all been done. So now, I hope you have a formula. Going back to Korn and Sevendust and certain bands, because production can only get you so far.
Yeah, do we have to start putting out shitty sounding albums to get noticed now? Is that the paradigm?
Yeah.
Unless if you don't have the songs, you cover it up, you fix it in the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish like Jens Kidman would change his voice or do something different, because he does the same cadence and the same like
he can. That's all he can do now at this point.
But it's just like look at Randy Bly. Like he does some different shit now, which is awesome. But yeah, Jens is the same. It's the same cadence, and it's the same as that. You ever hear Knocked Loose, the singer?
Yeah, it's shitty.
He does the same shit every song. Like there's no difference. Like,
but so does Jonathan Davis.
No, but he growls. He can sing. He does different things.
Oh, what, Paul? Be careful. Be careful.
He does. Jonathan Davis does the same thing every song. I'm not saying it's good or bad. That's his thing.
Well, yeah, but he changes his vocal style in the song. But he does the same shit in every song. I agree with you. But like Jens, same thing every song, all the time, same cadence, same.
I think what Brian's saying is like Jonathan Davis is still doing different vocal styles. Whereas
but
Jen
Lemmy never
Kidman is
changed
just
his
doing
voice, and I
one.
love it.
That's Lemmy, man.
Right.
It's Lemmy.
So if whatever your thing is, if Jens is better or his thing is signature or notable, then great, more power to him. But clearly as a fan, you're not satisfied with it. You want him to change.
Definitely not.
Then you're screwed. Then you're screwed as a band if your fans are saying we're tired of your shit.
Kurt, you all right?
Yeah. Hanging in there.
Are you in your chair? Are you becoming one at this point?
I'm actually levitating right now.
Did you take a gummy?
Yeah.
Did you?
The wife's gone. I got the house to
He's
Steven and
got the Vaseline to himself.
the Jergens bottle's empty.
Did you have one of Kurt's couch cookies?
No, I'm all out of
couch
them.
cushions.
Yeah.
Kurt's couch cushions.
I need to get some of those.
We got to send those to Paul. Just to
he'd
try
love
it.
Snickerdoodles.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah. Oop, took a little bit of too much of this one tonight.
Yeah.
Did you ever take
a slug trail to the bedroom?
like you take a gummy or Kurt's couch cookies and you have it and you feel like you're gonna vomit? No, because Kurt's cookies fuck me up.
Hold on a second. How much? If you take too much, you can feel like you're going to throw up, and if you snack enough, like me, you can throw up. Yes.
Oh, Brian messaged me and said I wouldn't care if a herd of unicorns came in here and started raping me. I wouldn't do anything.
Pretty specific.
Have at it.
And I quote. I think I think I used midgets instead of unicorns.
Yeah, because
you
unicorns
would
would have been offensive.
Yeah, like a gaggle of midgets came into my room and just started.
Great band name, Gaggle of Midgets.
We need to have
Perfect
a roll
band name.
list.
You can put that to your other song
title,
along
Brian.
with Potato Foreskin. Tonight at Toad's Place, Gaggle of Midgets and Potato Foreskin.
Hi, Ellie.
Good night. Love you. Killian, how do I still have this on? Say goodnight. Ready? Here's the microphone.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Come here,
Good night,
dude.
Ellie.
Don't push her. You're next to a fire, dude. You're open flame and you're pushing each other. Are you nuts?
I love it.
What's the
I
potato?
love you. Say hi.
Good night.
Good night.
It's like Lord of the Flies at Jay's house. They're like fucking
Yeah,
just
who's
pushing
got
each
that?
other
What was
to
it,
the
the Tom?
fire.
Say something funny.
Hi.
Oh.
You have to yell into it.
Aren't they
All right,
all, Kurt?
Aren't they all what?
Retractable.
Retractable
Oh,
foreskin.
retractable.
They all.
Aren't they all? All right. Love you guys.
The Killian just
careful
said
with
on
the fire.
like even Killian knows.
We'll say we all.
It's low. Bye.
Later.
Bye, EVH.
Bye.
Man.
Go sleep.
Bye. You come in there.
I'll be in soon.
No, you come in.
We have to make fun of David Lee Roth now.
You have to come into Mama's room as soon as you're done.
Okay.
No doing anything.
Kurt. Ooh. Ooh. Right?
Shame, shame. We know your name.
The thing is catching on fire.
What thing's catching on fire?
That middle box.
Hey, Kurt,
That's
can we go into your thumbnail that you created, which is fucking amazing?
I had a road rage story from today.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No coffee was thrown at this particular person. But anyway, the thumbnail was Beesman's idea because, Paul, I don't know if you know, but if I'm driving in the morning and someone pisses me off, flips me off, or rides my tailgate, I'll just pour my cup of coffee out the window at him.
That seems like a wise expenditure.
Well, he drinks 8 cups a day, so this is like no big deal.
it's pot. Fresh pots.
Yeah, at
Fresh pot of
$5 a cup.
Anyway, I'm driving on two-lane road today, rural Washington. Like we're in the middle of nowhere, and some orchards. And there's a car in front of me, and then there's a girl in a truck behind me. And we're going, and it's 55 miles an hour. Well, the car in front of me puts his blinker on and slows way down. It takes forever to take the left.
Oh.
Well, this bitch with ears behind me floors it and goes into the left lane to pass both of us as that other car is turning left.
Oh shit.
And the car in front of me stops, and this lady slams on her brakes and stops and lets the lady turn. And then she's like in her mirror, like, "Oh, fuck you." If I would have had coffee, I would have thrown it on her ass.
Dude. Instead of just taking your fucking loss like she should have.
She fucked up. She could have killed someone.
She
Kurt
could have
never
called
has
a
a second
3-car
cup at
fucking
home.
pileup.
This is true.
What an asshole.
Anyway. Yeah, what a bitch.
Now, what do we want to talk about with David Lee Roth?
Oh, just how embarrassing. And those have you I'm sure you've watched some of the lowlights of his shows recently, right?
Oh,
I know what I'm getting.
I don't think
No,
you
thanks.
do.
No, I do. No, thanks.
Like, how could you not? Like, you know, I talked about this 2 weeks ago when we mentioned it. Like, his fucking backup singers.
Oh my God.
Those
Yeah.
3 or 5 black dudes, they got to be just laughing their fucking asses off at
Yeah.
this old white goof. It's just shaking his ass.
If we could read their memory, their mind.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I tapped out of the David Lee Roth train, and I'm a huge fan. I'm just done.
I can't avoid it. It's on my YouTube feed. Like, you can't, and you have to click on it.
Yeah. And he looks terrible.
Looks terrible.
As he should. He's
91.
He's still in good shape though, considering, right? Like, he's still, if he had a fucking younger head on.
yeah.
He looks like Harvey Levin.
He does. He does, with blonde, goofy hair.
Or what's his name? Bowie. David Bowie.
David Blow Me.
Yeah.
Bo Bice.
But I just, again, I don't understand how he has to know that he's not good anymore. How could you go up on stage and embarrass yourself?
Someone keeps writing the check.
Man.
But his shows aren't selling out. They're struggling.
Someone keeps writing the check. As long as somebody will keep writing the check, he'll keep stepping on stage.
Yeah.
And I guess he sold his publishing recently, so it's not like he needs the money.
Right.
He needs the adulation.
Yeah.
I can see him doing a tour with Sammy Hagar.
Yeah, because that worked before.
Well, I guess we can talk about this too. Recently, Caleb on Instagram, he's been posting videos, And Sammy Hagar replied back and said, you should join us in September in Vegas. And Michael Anthony said the same thing.
Yep.
To Caleb?
Yeah.
To Caleb. Yeah.
That's awesome. Good for him.
Yeah, he said.
So my response on that was, don't sleep on this, because the last time he had somebody famous invite him to do something was Taylor Hawkins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so this is an opportunity. Don't brush it off. Don't, take it seriously and chase it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
He
they
was
can do
afraid
is say no.
He was afraid to push it with Taylor Hawkins at the time.
Go.
Yeah.
Take your shot.
the glass cactus. Alman says Sammy isn't any good, plays the same tour yearly. Listen, I agree with he's been playing the same songs for fucking since he's been in Van Halen.
Yeah.
But I mean, Sammy, at least, he's got a good band with him. I know Sammy can't sing the shit anymore like he used to, but
he's down two steps.
Yeah, I think it would be more musical. Like it'd pass more musical than Roth's whatever the fuck he's got. I mean, I'd probably go to Roth instead, like if it was right down the street, just because it'd be funny.
Chevy metal.
Yeah, Chevy metal. Well, we talked about the Jason Newstead or Metallica news that we have on a different page here. So I didn't realize he had throat cancer.
I don't think anyone did.
No, he kept it quiet.
Yeah.
And then today.
Well, back to before you go to that. Did you hear where he talked about not drinking and smoking pot anymore?
No.
He's totally clean. Now he's into making fresh lemonade out of his backyard. He's got lemon trees and he's getting his fix off homemade lemonade.
Isn't that fucking so weird?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there's some guys like Vi's a beekeeper and shit like that. Like,
lemonade is supposed to have some cancer
healing properties in it.
Healing properties, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he got okay. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Probably turned on to it while he was going through treatment.
Yeah. But he's always interesting to listen to, just his delivery,
No, I completely agree with that. I think, everybody says, oh, well, Cliff Burton was the best Metallica bass player. And I 100% disagree, because Newstead, to me,
try walking in those shoes for how long he did.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. But Newstead was almost like that tether, that connector to the fans. Like the fans, like his Newstead was a fan.
Yeah.
And like he talks about all the time, he flew that flag as
he
hard
would go
as he
there like
could.
his last show every time.
Last show every fucking night. And I think the fans felt like he was one of us. And now he's in the biggest metal band that's ever walked the planet. And there was that connection, and he felt that as well.
Yeah.
Michael Anthony, I think the fans feel some different way about Michael Anthony than they do the rest of the guys in the band. It's just he's more like human, right? And this thing's gonna die soon, so give me a few. But so the story about him leaving Metallica for years now has been Metallica was pretty much on hiatus. Newstead was doing the Echo Brain project, and he wanted to do so. He was like, I'm not really having a creative outlet in Metallica because I can't write anything for you guys.
Right.
So he wanted to do another project, and while Metallica was on the, not doing anything, he's like, hey, I want to do this other thing. And I guess when Hetfield found out about it, he basically was like, no, you can't do that. And Newstead kind of had to either pick a side, right? Like, okay, do I continue doing this with these guys, or if they don't respect me enough to be able to do my own thing?
And waiting around.
Yeah, waiting around. And again, Echo Brain would have no ill effect on Metallica. It's not like all of a sudden Echo Brain is going to take record sales or concert sales away from fucking Metallica. It's impossible. So he felt kind of disrespected and said, I have to step down. Well, today we saw a clip of him being interviewed. I apologize not knowing the podcast or whatever it was.
It must be the same one I watched with where he announced the cancer.
Yeah, it probably was. And basically saying that he was what? I don't want to say put the wrong words in, but he was hooked on shit. And I guess doing a little more digging, it was painkillers because he had the neck surgery and all the other stuff. And he asked those guys, listen, I need to take some time for myself to get better. I gotta
Oh my God.
Can we just let me take a little break? Let me fix myself and we'll get back. And they said no.
Yeah, it's the
And
same
I'm
thing
like,
that happened to Brian
damn.
Johnson.
But like, holy shit. And then soon after he left, remember that's when Hetfield ended up spiraling down.
Right.
And it's to me, like, I don't agree with the whole Hetfield poo-pooing the Echo Brain thing. I thought it was shitty. But you can kind of like, you can understand ego and all that stuff. But like when a brother has an addiction problem.
Yeah.
And needs to like, hey, I need to fix myself. I need a break. And you say, you know, I could understand if it's like, hey, a few years down that like we got to do something, you know, like, but to just poo-poo it instantly, to me, that's shitty.
Yeah.
That's terrible. But on lighter news, Five Finger Death Punch is releasing a new single. So I just wanted everyone to know.
Brian.
Shit,
So
I gotta get my Ed Hardy shirt washed.
So the whole Echo Brain thing was just a way to cover that up.
Maybe it was a combo. Maybe both things happened. Right? Maybe there's a little bit of truth to both, but I think this one makes them out to be even more assholes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You know. So
Damn.
yeah, kind of bummed me out a little bit, you know, because there was a recent interview with maybe it was an older one with Newstead, and he talks about the Guns N' Roses tour. And Paul, I'm sure, knows all about the stories of that shit. But he said that he learned what not to do
From
by
them.
being from them basically. And you know, like looking down on people who look up to you, that comment or that phrase alone means a lot. It's like, yeah, you're right. These fans think you're like the greatest thing ever. How can you look at them and talk to them like they're pieces of shit?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yep.
When I had a chance to sit down with Newstead, and this was during his brief period as Ozzy's bass player during Ozfest, I was told that he could be abrasive and condescending and was basically given a be careful with Newstead. And he couldn't have been a nicer guy. He's smart.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not, he doesn't want to dumb it down. And I found him to be
his nature, right? To
what?
dumb it down. It doesn't seem like it's in his nature to dumb it down.
No,
like
he's not, like I said, he just doesn't want to dumb it down. He doesn't want to be a goof.
Yeah.
I think he takes what he does very seriously. I don't know that he has a lot of fun. He doesn't seem like a fun guy.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Like he doesn't seem like a guy that's going to make jokes. But he's certainly committed to his craft. He's great at what he does. He's intelligent. And he had the unenviable task of having to stand on stage for all of those years. And he never got out from the shadow of Cliff Burton. It's difficult to do that. Trujillo is the best bass player Metallica's ever had, but he had to be at a certain level of already having his own fame and notoriety to be able to walk into that band and not get shit on.
Mm-hmm.
He was the right guy at the right time. Newstead was in an unenviable situation, and they didn't help. You know, I don't think, and I you know, it goes back to what I was saying about AC/DC when Brian Johnson got sick and they treated him like an employee. I don't think Newstead was ever felt comfortable like he was an equal member of the band. And that's Lars and James's fault.
Yep.
And I mean, you hear those stories now, even Kirk and Robert. It's Lars's band. And Lars knows he needs James to make it work.
Yeah.
So if those two don't sign off on it, I mean, even Kirk, who's been there for almost 40 years, 44 years,
Kirk has the perfect personality to be in that role that he's in.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That's
he
why.
couldn't give a shit less.
And he seems like such a nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
Yeah.
Dude, he's always the one. He's always the one to like, hey, remember some kind of monster? Hey guys, come on, like
Trujillo's like that too.
yeah.
Just laid back, probably high all the time. Just chill.
Yep.
And you got to have that. You can't have 4 Jameses or 4 Larses in a band.
That's why it never
gonna
work anyway with Mustaine. Even if they recorded Kill 'Em All together, he would have been out fucking soon after that. Because there's no way.
That's why Joey Vera from Armored Saint wouldn't have worked, because Joey Vera has too many opinions.
It's like Gizmachi with Jay.
I mean, what a prima donna.
Hey, I get it. When you're passionate about something and you feel like it's, a lot of it is your baby type of thing, like you're very protective over it. I think that's probably what Lars and James, feel about that band. It's like, it's our shit. 200. Hey, Ben, fucking, we got a
Mad Dog.
No, I was gonna say Ben Coombs, 200 milligrams, huh?
200 milligrams.
Yeah.
I used to drink 100 milligrams. The drinks.
200.
Yeah.
Go.
100 is good.
All right. Why is Jay whispering?
Because Jay went and ding dong ditched his neighbors as he was putting a light on.
Yeah, this the battery was about to die on this fucking thing.
Yeah, what was Hogan taking? 500 milligrams? Did you see that, Paul, on his documentary?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I recently saw that thing with Hogan where he was going to wrestle Jeff Jarrett, and because he has creative control, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not losing." And then Jeff Jarrett just went out to the ring and just lay down.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was. What do they call that, Paul?
Jobbing.
What is it?
Jobbing. You do the job.
The job. Yeah.
You put the other guy over and do the job, and the job is making the other guy look good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jeff Jarrett just walked in the ring. He was with Russo, lay down, and then Hogan got pissed off.
Yeah.
Because basically he's just like, "No, I don't want to do that. We're gonna do it my way."
Yeah, and then they made the joke out of it when the NWO did it too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a
What's up, balls?
When you get guys that have that kind of creative control, and they can't, even Andre the Giant did the job. Because in no world, if he doesn't want to be, is Andre the Giant slammed by anybody.
Right. Even though Jay says that was like the greatest moment ever. It's
because Andre did the job.
Yeah, exactly. If you're a kid, you don't get it.
It was a big fat paycheck at the end of that job.
Yep.
And in the end, that's all that matters. It's a business. It's not a sport. It's a business.
He took time off too for a couple of years after that, right?
Oh, he was. I mean, he was done. His back was already beat up.
But didn't he come back for?
Yeah, he came back for did some tag team stuff but he didn't really work after that. I mean, that was his last hurrah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was already beat up. That's why they brought him out on the cart in Pontiac Silverdome, because he couldn't walk all the way from the. Right. They didn't want him to have to walk that distance all the way from the locker room all the way out to the ring.
I listened to an interview of Hogan, and I think it was Theo Vaughn or Joe Rogan, one of the two. And they asked him about Andre the Giant, and Hogan said, "No one knows what it's like to be that big when there aren't any beds in hotels that fit you. Can't get in and out of a normal shower. Chairs anywhere, lobbies, movie theaters, airplanes, nothing fits you." And he was like, even a fork, he couldn't even hold a fork correctly. He had to use like a salad fork or a big salad. The big one. And people just don't realize how hard that probably was on his body to not be able to ride in a vehicle or a cab. You know, he had all kinds of limitations.
Sure.
But you don't think about that. That's why the guy drank, a gallon of wine at a time.
I'm not very tall, but I am wide. So getting on an airplane, just sitting in an airplane chair, like I'm this office chair is a good size office chair, but I'm wider than it.
Yeah.
And I'm a normal size guy. Imagine being Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I have a hard time sitting in a row with anybody on an airplane.
Yeah, where you can't.
I'm only 6'1". Imagine being 6'10", which is what Andre was.
Yeah.
Imagine being 6'10", but a person and a half wide and straight down. Like it's not like Andre didn't have shoulders that were wider than his hips. He was a straight body. So everything that he sat in, he took up all kinds of space, especially when he got heavy, when he got older.
17 was shoe size.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Wait, Andre wasn't 7'6"?
No.
I call bullshit.
Wait, they lie in professional wrestling?
No. Fucking. Now what did
Met
I
Andre the
forget?
Giant when I was a kid.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, at the Boston Garden, back when he had the big afro.
Boston Gardens. Yeah.
The
I love how
the afro
Hogan
made
and
him-
Andre would say Boston Gardens.
Yeah.
Gardens.
Met him briefly. He was walking behind the curtain. It was a Saturday afternoon, like a matinee wrestling event. And he came in and walked behind the curtain, that separated the hallway from where everybody else went, to their seats. And we looked behind the curtain, and was horrible for a 12-year-old kid to see. There was a table and playing cards, Andre the Giant, Pedro Morales, Sika the Samoan, and George the Animal Steel wearing a Rolex. And they're all just playing cards.
Getting along.
Yeah. And as a kid, you're like, oh.
Because they tease each other. Yeah.
Just playing cards in the hallway at the Boston Garden.
Man.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was cool as a kid.
Is this the one? Let me see.
When we
Can
said
you guys
Boston
hear
Garden.
this? Let me know if you can hear this.
This.
Can you hear that?
No.
Man. Oh well, don't even worry
What are you
about it.
pulling up? Do you want me to do it for you?
No. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if it'll
Jay's
work.
working with inferior equipment tonight.
I am.
But he's a trooper.
He
Jay's
is.
looking that up. I did want to share one last thing for the night, if you don't mind.
5-Finger Death Punch.
Yes. This is the worst part of any song of all time.
All time?
Of all time. You guys, I don't know if you're ready for such stupidity. You ready? Here we go. All right.
Hold on, Brian. Little backstory on this. When you told me about this,
Yeah.
like it's one of those things where like it's not like I didn't believe you, but I didn't believe you. That you were like, when you explained it to me, and I was like, wait a minute, what? Like that's real? And you're like, yeah, he says that. I'm like, and you fucking sent me the clip, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh
what's
my
the
God.
lyric?
Zoltan opened the sky.
Open the sky.
He doesn't,
And then
he
he
doesn't
just
even say
starts
it
going,
cool. He doesn't even say it cool either.
No. You imagine if there was a Gizmachi song and then like the singer's like, Hannon, open the sky.
His name is really Zoltar.
Zoltan. Yeah, that's his real name.
No.
Yeah.
In the band, it's Zoltan, or is that his real name in real
No,
life?
it's his real name, Zoltan Baffrey.
Zohan.
Zoltan.
I swear to God.
Zartan.
But it's just that part is literally the worst part ever. I think that like the beginning is pretty cool riff, and then it goes in that. I'm like, oh my God, you just ruined the song.
Zoltan.
Zoltan.
Boner, open this guy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty corny right
That
there.
is the worst thing I've ever seen in my whole life right now.
Ivan
I'd
was
rather
way
just hear
better
him
in
say-
Motor Grader.
Agreed.
Everything was better in Motor Grader.
Yeah.
I would rather just hear him say guitar. That would be
Yes.
fucking good.
Drums.
We used to keep score at Motley Crue shows or whatever hair band you were going to see. To have we have a final score. It's guitar 4, band nothing.
Oh,
How many different singers would say guitar?
Guitar. Hold on, let me see if this. We're gonna get flagged for this, Kurt, because it's
I've already
WWE.
flagged for Beesman. We're fine.
Yeah, we're all set.
Let's see.
Savage. I want you or anybody else all over the world to call me the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion again.
Well, you've got the belt right in your hand. What are you doing?
No way, no how. In Boston, last time, in the garden.
Oh, in the
Like
garden.
It was really bad injustice. Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I had a 1, 2, 3 count right there, and Hulk Hogan was beat in the middle of the ring.
Whoa.
No man can deny that.
Right, so this is the wrong interview. Mine was with the Ricky Steamboat, but never mind.
You know, I want to point out the elephant in the room, if I may, when we talk about the Macho Man ring.
Mhm.
He had the worst split ends I have ever seen.
Yes.
His hair was so fried, and he was balding, and he was just brushing his thoughts every day when he was
Oh
doing it,
man,
you know.
it's like
Dude,
straw.
At least Hogan just went with it.
Yeah,
Right? He wore the bandana, but once he got to the ring, it was off.
it was off.
And it looked cool.
Yeah,
Whereas
he just
Macho
like
Man just couldn't let it go.
he had the curtain bouffant going on, so it looks like just a curtain that you can just pull around your head. Love it.
And then Hogan had the weightlifter belt on for his back, but he made it look cool because it was white and it said Hollywood on it or whatever.
Yeah, this is the
And he
shit.
whipped people with it.
The Yappa Pie. Remember the Yappa Pie Indian strap match, Jack?
No.
That's one of the worst ideas ever. Paul, do you remember this?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, where they would just basically put a strap around each guy's wrist and they were held together by 4 or 5 feet.
Yep. And they would have there was the dumb. It had to be Hogan's idea, and he was feuding with Ric Flair in the WCW, and it was just so stupid. So even me as a fucking lifelong Hulkamaniac, thought this was kind of gay.
Did you and your dad watch any of the documentary yet?
No, I was over there Monday night, but we were watching football, and then we watched some of the hockey game before it ended.
Yeah.
So we didn't have a chance.
It's good.
I know Paul's watched it a few times already.
I watched it once, binged it, done.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was all right. You know, I thought
not a
that I thought that they glossed over his racism pretty well. I mean, you know,
Can you blame him?
Well, it was kind of the thing that they said ruined his career or ended his career.
Well, is that image?
Yeah, I
You
know.
ruin your image. You're kind of.
I think his age and some of the other shit. He was already.
I think when he lied about the steroids, I mean, it was such a blatant lie. You know, he could have come out and said, you know, I made bad judgment, blah blah blah, but he stayed with it, and to his credit or detriment, depending on which side of the coin you want to look at, he didn't take McMahon out, and he could have.
He could have. Yeah.
But he saw that if he did McMahon a solid, McMahon was going to be able to put it, because he saw the future. The future was there's only one place I can get a decent paycheck.
Yeah.
So
You remember that time he had the sex video with his best friend's wife?
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Yeah, that was kind of glossed over too in the documentary.
Of course
little
it was. Yeah.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
We're all just chocolate on the concrete.
No, I think that I think they did a decent job. I mean, it was going to be, there had to be a certain degree of truth to it. Otherwise, people wouldn't have watched it. It just would have been a puff piece.
Yeah.
A potato puff.
Yeah.
But he, right guy, right time.
Yeah.
Stole his entire act from Jesse the Body Ventura and Billy Graham.
Yeah.
And that's why Jesse the Body Ventura hates him.
Yeah.
Because
that and the squash ratting him with the Union. Remember?
Yeah.
Was it before WrestleMania 2?
But Billy Graham was the first one to give Hogan steroids.
Was he really?
Yeah. Or gave him the idea.
Was that in the documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy Graham was the only thing Billy Graham was a better athlete, a better wrestler. He just wasn't as good on the mic. Hogan was the right guy. His mic technique, he could cut a promo. And that was back during a time when you had to have mic skills with Dusty Rhodes and Roddy Piper. The guys that popped were guys that had that could cut a good promo. That's why Bret Hart is boring as piss.
Yeah. Yep.
Fantastic in the ring, but completely uninteresting.
And a whiner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He whines in this documentary because obviously they don't get along. Oh yeah. Fuck Hogan.
The excellence of prostitution.
Excellent.
But in that interview I was listening to the other day, did you guys realize that in the late 80s Hogan got sued by Marvel Comics?
Oh, for the
name?
For the name Hulk, and they settled on a deal, and Hogan had to pay Marvel Comics 10% of all of anytime he used the Hogan name or the Hulk name. And then finally he bought out his name rights from him like 10 years ago.
Did you guys ever see this?
That's when he opened up the store.
This is the fucking best.
Oh yeah.
Hogan does an amazing job with this kid.
It looks like a lightning bolt hitting the head. Road nose, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. When you walk in this beat shop, I'm surprised that you still got the shirt on, Jack.
Let me tell you something, Hulkster. The first time I met you, I was only 3 years old, but now I'm 6 years old. So now we gotta take it to a bigger level, man. Just like when you press that no good stinky giant over your head and send them right through the table in front of 93,000 Hulkamaniacs. So what are they gonna do when the power of the Hulkster and the roaster and the dual 24-inch pythons run wild on you?
Dude, did Hogan not have goosebumps? He had to have.
The kid crushed it.
The kid crushed it. Hogan was the man with that kid, just letting him do it. That was awesome.
But it had to have given him goosebumps. Like, really? This kid?
Yeah.
That promo is better than anything Roman Reigns has ever done.
100%. 100%. And
that's what's missing from wrestling is the character, the development, and the personality, and making it interesting.
Yeah,
none of those guys are interesting. Danhausen is interesting.
Yeah,
but they're going to burn that gimmick to the ground. It's funny, but in small doses. But they, anything worth doing is worth overdoing, and they'll milk it until it's dry, and then find something else to do. But that's what's missing. You won't ever get another Ric Flair.
Right.
Those guys don't exist anymore.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Paul, because I think you're right, dude. Like back in the golden era.
Yeah, Rowdy.
Like, even the wrestlers that weren't the top dogs, like all you had to do is you knew their name and everybody had a personality, or they played a part or a character. It wasn't just a bunch of just. The only fucking Joe Schmoes you saw were the fucking whatchamacallits that would
jobbers.
The jobbers.
Yeah.
Those were the only guys that didn't have any kind of identity.
Right.
Remember
Hillbilly Jim sucked. Jim Duggan sucked. But at least you knew who they were.
Role. Yes.
But Paul, what do you think about Norman Smiley?
Hated it.
It was a terrible. Another terrible gimmick.
Well, Kurt, this kind of ties everything together tonight with wrestling and Metallica. You mentioned Hogan seeing a kid that's 6 years old do a fucking Hulk Hogan promo. Like, just right there, right in front of him.
Right.
That's got to do something. Like Newstead talks about, he's selling a car that he bought with his Black Album money right now.
I might have heard this story.
Yeah, so he went out, he was going to take a picture with the car with the fucking album, but he said, he's like, funny enough, I don't have a copy of the Black Album. So he goes, I called my buddy who owns a record store in town, and he sent me over a Black Album record. So he goes, I'm looking at it, and it's got the silver sticker on it.
The platinum.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember exactly what it said, but it was something like 30 million copies sold worldwide. The biggest selling album in the past 30 years or something. It had like a bunch of stats of like, this album is just
amazing.
And I think he said said something that last year it was like number 2, like with some country, it was hit number 2 on their record charts. Like,
yeah,
he goes, when you see the impact that something you were a part of has, like globally, culturally, everything you can imagine, he goes, it does something to you. Like, you're like, holy cow. And I'm sure Hogan is kind of the same type of thing.
Oh yeah.
Generations later, people are still finding something special about it.
Yeah. Or even remember when they went to Russia? Just thinking how that album impacted that many people over in a country that's completely separated from the United States.
Yeah.
And they go over there and they're like gods to every person in that freaking stadium.
How many did they estimate? What was it, 1 or 1.5 million or some crazy
helicopters flying over and shit?
Yeah. It looked like they're 20 feet over the crowd in the video.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's like,
crazy.
Jesus.
Didn't Pantera
open?
Yeah.
Holy shit, helicopter.
Wasn't Pantera the first act that played as well?
I don't know. Were they?
I don't know.
So.
Wow.
Paul should know that.
I don't remember.
Is Paul high right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
When was that? 92? 92 or 93?
I think it was like 90 or 91.
Well, it was after the Black Album.
Yeah.
So it might have been 92.
Yeah.
So that came out in August of 91.
Yep.
So remember those days, Paul, man?
Yeah.
Going midnight madness at a record store when fucking something is released and it's like, you can't wait. Do I nap before I go? Do I just stay up?
Yeah.
You had to make all these critical decisions.
And then you're invested in the album.
Yes.
Not only for your time and the build up to it, but you pay $20 for a CD. You're like, I paid $20 for this fucking thing. I'm going to listen to it for the next.
I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I had a conversation right before we went on the air tonight with a friend of mine who writes for a rock trade, like a newsletter, e-newsletter, and I contributed to his newsletter this week. And we were talking about radio stations that are stopping calling themselves classic rock and they're just using rock. And I'm trying to explain to him, I said, well, you don't understand that rock is not a passive form of music. Like, you don't see a lot of people out there with Olivia Rodrigo tattoos. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
There aren't a lot of people out there marking their body for the rest of their lives over Taylor Swift. It's fairly disposable.
Mm-hmm.
You might see some, but how many people do you think have Metallica tattoos or Motorhead tattoos or Slayer tattoos or what? You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say?
Or
Van
Slipknot
Halen
tattoos.
Yeah.
There's an active, passionate connection to the music that rock fans have that you don't get anywhere else.
100%.
And when you get something that moves the needle like that, and Metallica, obviously the Black Album, they were already on their way. They were already on their way 2 albums before that, but still, there's like a peak, a zenith a tipping point of a band's career. And when you can make a statement like that, look at Back in Black.
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about a record that has endured Dark Side of the Moon, Led Zeppelin 4, like there are certain albums that just Hotel California, you know, bands that put out these albums, whether or not we like them, they're still landmark albums, and the Black Album is one of those. Yeah. So your participation in something that changed world history, not just music, world history. You were part of something that was a cultural phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
That's a heavy weight for some people to carry.
Canadian strongman, Dino Bravo.
This guy freaked me out when I was younger.
Boner Jam pumping the brakes on the Metallica talk.
Oh, you pulled it up? Of course you pulled it up, Beasley.
No, because people are talking about him.
Talking about world domination. We got fucking Canadian strongman, Dino Bravo.
Dude, he fucking freaked me out with that like blonde bouffant. You know, he doesn't have blonde hair. Let's get out of here.
What about his dong? Silver dong.
It's huge and gorgeous.
He was a real tough guy too, wasn't he?
Killed by the mob.
No shit.
Was he really?
I bet that wasn't fun at all.
Canadian mob.
What for what? Gambling or something?
He was involved in some shady stuff.
Wow.
Hmm.
Do you know how they disposed of him?
I don't. It's still unsolved. But
unsolved mysteries.
Wow, that's crazy shit.
Yeah, he was a legit tough guy though.
Yeah, I've heard. I remember hearing stories about him. Like, damn.
He was only 44.
Black market cigarettes.
Well, that's what the Canadians do.
When, you know, some of you guys in the chat need to start.
Swayze Express.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He was shot. An apparent gangland killing.
Oh.
So they say.
Allegedly.
Yeah, there you go.
He was hit by 11 bullets in the head and torso.
Really?
That's better than being like tortured with the, getting your fingers cut off and.
So they call it a suicide.
Them killing your family in front of you.
11 bullets. That doesn't sound like a drive-by shooting.
No, oops.
Yeah, he was sitting in a chair and 11 guys pointed at him at once.
This is this might be groundbreaking news, but people don't get shot once like they do in the movies and fly through a window.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes it takes a couple. Unless you hit them square in the brain, they don't just go down.
Yeah.
There are only two ways to kill a person. One, you upset the central nervous system by shooting them in the brain or detaching their central nervous system by their spine. And two, you have to lower their pulmonary pressure to the point where their heart fails.
Yeah.
So the way you do that is you irrigate them. And how do you irrigate them? You shoot them 11 times. Very few people get shot once and die, unless it's you know what I mean?
Center heart
center
shot.
mass, perfect shot. Most people survive one shot in a gunshot wound.
Yeah, look at Trump.
Most amazing ear ever.
Oh shit.
Yeah, most people. I mean, Kennedy, on the other hand, not so much.
Cinnamon rings.
No, cinnamon rings. Dude, these shits are the fucking best. The Brildo, you here?
Snack club.
Holios.
Beesman, you order these yet?
I don't even know what them shits are.
All right, I'll send. Do you like a little bit of? Well, you can't. No, can you eat a little bit of kick?
Yeah, he likes tahini. He puts it all over his beer.
Beesman,
it's part of
I'll send you a I'll send you a either a bag of these or I'll send you
a bag of balls.
Yeah, it's orange balls. 6 of those, 11 of those.
Great movie.
Man.
Yeah.
Do we have more music to make fun of?
Well, I could think
we opened the sky tonight a little bit. Jay, do we have any videos? No.
Dude, I didn't know if I was going to be able to work this shit tonight with how I got going. So
no preparation.
I don't know. Yeah, there's no. Hopefully by next week I'll know what the hell's going on. But I can always send him the genie's computer, see if it'll work. But yeah, I don't have the shit tonight.
That's all right. That's right.
Yeah. What's the bottle behind you? Marshmallow flavored vodka. No, that's my. Hold on, I'll show you.
I got mine sitting there too.
Is that the autographed Cabo Wabo?
The John Biel special.
The John Bull.
We'll see if Paul remembers. Paul, do you remember John Biel asking Jay about the bottle?
I don't.
Tell Paul what John Biel said.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is a fucking bottle of Sammy's Beach Bar rum that
Spice is the
spiced
best.
cola. Yeah, it's fucking delicious. But yeah, they were doing a thing where it's like, hey, I'm gonna randomly sign. I don't know if it was 50 bottles or
5150.
5,150 bottles. But it goes I think I had to order like a 3-pack or something. And they like increased your odds or some bullshit. So yeah, I ordered a 2 or 3-pack and the genie
Simple
did.
math. Simple math.
took me 3 weeks to figure out how to increase my chances. So you're saying there's a chance. Well, anyway, I got fucking I showed it on Saturday Night Live. And John Biel, what did he say?
Is that a sticker?
Yeah, is that a sticker? Did he really sign that?
Is it real? Yeah.
Like, no. Like, what the fuck? It's real.
Excuse me, Mr. Authenticiter.
Yeah, but I was holding on to this and I wasn't going to drink it. And then
you did.
I forget. No, it was when did we had a big show on here. I think it was like it was like either an anniversary or a Christmas episode. I forget what it was. But I'm like, you know what? Good night to open it. So
you sent that to Smitty and he drank it live on New Year's Eve.
In one fucking sip. Wouldn't even phase him.
No.
Would be like what's his name? Ben Coombs with 500 milligrams. It's like it's like taking a sip of beer.
Nelson, what's new with AJ? When you guys are going again? Actually, AJ and I spoke 2 days ago, so probably not next week. So I'll be going to Vegas this weekend. So I'll be gone for a few days.
Ooh. You going to see David Lee Roth?
Nope, no, I'm not. I'm not going to see him.
The Glass Cactus.
Glass Cactus, yes. Yeah, so I'm back Tuesday night, taking a red eye back. So be good.
Are you doing a show down there? What's going on? Work?
Yeah, I'm performing. There's a State Farm convention. Agency conventions, biggest meeting every 4 years. So.
All right, when you get in the Uber with your 3 buddies, live stream it for us, would you? The conversation.
I'll send you some stuff. It'll be good.
What's been going on, Hank? How you been?
Hank.
But yeah, Nelson, not next week, but probably the following week, like the week of the 18th, something like that. So yeah. And he's doing good. He's working on Palefest. They're having their annual festival at an amusement park, which is fucking awesome. So good for him. Really, really proud of him.
Are you going to insure it?
No.
Amusement park, yeah. Like, nope, AJ, sorry, buddy.
They're doing what was that park called?
The one Action Park.
Yeah, are they doing it at Action Park?
Action Park.
It's at Land of Illusion in Ohio.
Dude, if you guys did an Action Park, I might actually go to that. I would fucking drive to go to that shit.
Reopen that thing?
Oh, you're good.
It'd be good.
Man.
It'd be good. Kurt, do we need to go through our particulars tonight?
Sure. Thank you. Thank you to our channel sponsors, Tessie Switch, Rob over there at Tessie Switch. Go check them out. Colonel's Popcorn, Shay. We need to have Shay on one of these times.
Dude, I've been trying, man.
And then Lewis over at Fairfield Guitar Company. Use UTB15 on all 3 of these websites and get a discount. Everybody what, Jay?
So, if anybody's an 80s fan, Shay has started. Actually, I don't even know if he wanted me telling anybody that he was doing this. That he was doing this. So he has a Spotify channel or page. You can't even fucking see it on here. It's called
Midnight Areola?
Midnight Arena.
Oh, close.
And dude, it's 80s AI heaven.
Oh, the stuff he's made.
Yeah. It's killer, dude. Paul, Ghostbusters, right?
What about it?
You know the song "Saving the Day"?
Yeah.
From that movie. Now, all the streaming services, that song on the soundtrack is not available.
Oh yeah,
dude. Shay covered that shit with the AI. It's awesome. It's better than the original.
Wow.
I think Beesman's heard it. I sent this to the Gizmachi group. It's fucking killer. Anyway, if you're an 80s fan, check out this shit. It's good stuff. And the artwork is cool for some of these songs. Look at that.
Jesus.
Yep. Dude, AI is gonna run the world pretty soon. It's gonna happen.
Too late.
Yeah.
All right, over to you, Beesman.
Over to me. Oh, let's go to the channel member. The time
getting late.
When we first met, girl. Channel members, name and green. That's about it. And then we have the Patronus charms. Shit is fucking people dropping.
At least we don't laugh about it.
This is exactly why I don't start a podcast.
But these are the real motherfuckers right here.
Oh shit!
Everybody's got to say their name. I already know.
Everybody's like, you should start a podcast and you can do a Patreon. Like, yeah, it's that easy.
Yeah. I think we made up half of those names. No, I'm joking.
That's true.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Hopefully we see you next week, whether Jay's at the Fireside Lagoon or back in his studio. We'll see.
I like the Fireside Lagoon.
Yeah.
I do. I like that.
That's my favorite album from Potato Foreskin.
Very true. Have a good week, everyone. Be safe.
Thank you.